Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3, the Pragmatic Gifted Playthrough. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 12. We are at the magic turn 131 when our protection from our Pragmatic Ideology is going to come off. We have a new citizen, and so I think wanting to go to war here, it's going to be important to have another general that we can upgrade. So I'm going to do that we can promote. I have this fleet here. These guys want to trade. They want some xanthium deposits, and that right away says no. They want to, and they want miniaturization tech and stuff like that. And that's a no-go. So we're going to flip over to 132 and see what happens. I'm going to see how long it is before. Oh, and are the Drengen now going to war with the Kryn? We may pick our own war here. We may start our own war. We may not wait for the Kryn to come to war with us. That was my thinking, was, oh, I'll just wait for them. But look at them. They got this huge large hull escort that's 11 kinetic and 6 armor. I called it a large skull escort, and that seems appropriate for the Drengen. I love their design. Oh, geez, they just whacked those guys. Well, I know they're at war with the Snathi, but that wasn't the Snathi. This is gonna be an interesting turn. The Drengen are making their moves. We're gonna see what they're doing. Are they coming after us? They're coming after somebody else. The Iconians. We may have to back taxes off a little bit more. We've dropped down to 92%. Part of it is our world is just getting big. We're at a population of 105. We have 105 population and 21 colonized planets, and Alpha Centauri is sad. Very sad planet. I need to get some morale on that planet, which would be really easy to do, by the way, thanks to the Bazaar. So we'll do that this turn, because I need Alpha Centauri at full strength. Terran Resistance, United Earth, start a new turn, research, and nothing is popping up saying you are at war. Okay, this thing, this is a little suggestive, just a little bit. I'm not saying anything, but okay, so this cranked out a fleet. Oh, okay, I can't get any more in there. Galactic Logistics, I need that, so I'm gonna burn a citizen on it. A scientist, I'm going to promote them. I really want that. I like to just get those logistics out of the way. So let's do this. We're going to eject this ship, and now when we put Mr. Suggestive over here, what do we have? We have 20 more logistics, so that buys it. What that buys us is really actually kind of neat. We can buy oh, what do we have here? Yeah, this ship, L2 heal. What's my L1 heal? It has 23 moves, and the L2 has 23 moves, and it's got 9, 12, and 11 across the bottom, and 9, 12, yeah, it's a little better than this guy. Okay, I'm going to build that, and then I'm also going to build one of these electric eyes for it, because it will fit in there, and so it'll have a huge sensor range. It needs more moves though, so before I do that, I'm going to build like a second version of this. I'm going to design this ship, the electric eye, use design. I'm going to take a sensor off of it and put another stellar folding on it. Oh, I can still add sensors. Things have moved along here. We got tech, that's why. So, okay, the sensor range is a little ridiculous. I don't need that big of a sensor range. So here's what I want to do is put some fleet-wide tech on it. Missile guidance system, missile guidance array, kinetic field projector, and repair, to slowly repair the fleet. And now I can put more sensors on there. Sensor array, done. Navigational sensors fit on there. So now I can get up to sensor range 14, and this becomes a little bit more. I'm just gonna call it the electric eye 2, but it's a little more. It's better for the fleet. It's a way better fleet ship. So we go in here and we say manage. I don't want that being made. I want one more of these healer dudes and one more of electric eye too, and that's gonna be a great little fleet. And then what I got? I've got idle ships. Okay, I'm gonna check diplomacy and find out. Oh, they're at war with each other. There's no time to waste. We need to go to war with the Kryn. We need to be the ones taking these out. So must be at war with player. Yes, 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 yes. We're gonna go to war with those guys. Quick battle. Wipe their stuff out. Yeah, we're doing this. We're going to war with the Kryn. We're gonna wipe these guys out as fast as possible. Their little medium hull fleets. Oh, and this is great because this transport can now just... Planet is undefeated. Durr. I thought I clicked on it. Here we go. We're going to get this planet. Oh my goodness. Here comes the planetary dealing with now. Oh, this is so fun. Victory. These guys don't have any legions protecting these. Take Iconia. Come on now. You come down here. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna be able to go one right after the other. These guys are gonna be wetting their pants. Where's the next one at? Right down there. Oh, this is great. How far away is it? Too far? Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this fleet down here. Blow that up. This guy is going to come join them. Do I want to blow that up on the way? I suppose. Oh, I can't. Okay. So that's the end of that. That's great. Let's work our way up the board. Here we are. These dudes. Oh, I want to be at war with the Drengen. Oh, the Drengen took that over. No, I don't want to be at war with the Drengen. Not yet. These guys have a whole bunch of transports, so... Oh, they need to get all the way up here. Go up here, then. You guys, come in here. Start taking care of business. Man, we're going to be able to wipe out the Kryn really fast. They're going to be so mad. Oh, and before I forget, we got to go to the bazaar. And we're going to find that ship that adds like 100% to morale. 100% approval to any planet the ship is stationed at. Hire that mercenary. We'll go fix Alpha Centauri with that. Victory certain. Alrighty, Roo. And this dude. Isle Colony, Alpha Centauri. There's nothing else we can build, but I want to put a Stellar Forge down for sure. And I want it right there. It's going to be plus 15. And I also want... Well, we need some more tech, but I want to get a military academy down so I can make generals. So there's that. Astartes. Kick that ship out. You just need to rally point to yourself. Research Galactic Logistics is done. I don't need massive scale construction yet, but what I do need is Xeno experimentation. I need neural linking, which will give me the innovation complex, and then I also need xenobiology to start working on food. I'm going to go for the research stuff next, because I really need the centers to those research systems. So now we're going to take care of these planets that we just grabbed. These are all construction, and that needs a city. I'm going to put... This is going to be a nice little wheel right here. So I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to take that guy off, put a port of call on it. Do that first so I can earn some money. And the next one, the Bugly next to it, they've got research put down, so this would be a good spot. Look, and this is, yeah, information processor. This is nice. They got a real nice research thing going on here. So I'm just going to put a protocol down there, and then I'm going to look at how we can surround something. Yep, let's go there. They haven't done any soil engineering at all. So we'll replace this center later with something that gives a boost to all the research around it. So this is going to be a nice little research planet. And because of that, what I want to do is, just as a marker to myself so I know, and then Iconia, their homeworld, and look, this is what I love about conquering other planets. Now we get all of their guys. Oh, and they've got a boatload of money dudes down on it. So the smart thing to do with this planet would be try to make more money with it. But I think what I want to do is, yeah, Planetosaur, they're going to be a wheel there. Soil engineering, we'll worry about that. We're going to do those. And then I need to get a protocol up. This is great for influence, and it adds a +1 to tourism. So I'm going to do a habitat improvement right there so I can put tourism on it, and then we can put something next to it that bumps it later. You get on Alpha Centauri and we'll see. And it's that bumped it from 40 to 100%. How awesome was that? Alright, you dude, just go blaze through the rest of this map here. Alright, we're at war. Let's see what nastiness the Kryn have in mind for us, have in store. They're gonna come after us somehow. The Drengens are coming after them, which is hilarious. Benevolent, pragmatic, malevolent, it doesn't matter. Nobody likes you religious zealots. We hate you. Zealots, zealot, however you want to say it. I like to call you nut jobs. No offense to anybody out there watching the channel. If you got a religion you love, great. But if you're going to act like the Kryn and try to force everybody to believe a certain way, I'm going to have to go large hull on your ass. It's just not cool. Waiting for the Iconians. Waiting for the Iconians, but pretty happy about the way things have turned out so far. This has been pretty awesome. And this fleet I had queued, and they could have moved. I should have had them attack this turn, but I didn't. I was a little bit of a moron there. Not making use of this gigantic fleet is kind of silly. So that's the first thing we're going to do this turn, is make use of this fleet that has, look at the defense, 607, 314, 327. That's awesome. And then the little ships go back into the carrier, but even without the carrier ships, what I want to do is, I just want to take the transport and move it in there. Oh, biological warfare, because they have some legions here. Boom, boom, boom. We bio them up. I want to go close to the capital. So I'm just going to place all my guys here. There's a city over here. I didn't see that till too late. I should have used this other slot over here. It doesn't bother me to blow all this stuff up. It's going to be a nice manufacturing wheel. Probably either where this is or where this is. There's a good wheel slot. Depends on if they've done any terraforming or not. And there we go. Taking that over. These guys, the fleet now proper, can just start moving around and blowing stuff up. And in particular, I want them to also blow up as many star bases as possible. Got that ship up there. I'm going to have to take care of him. How many more moves do they have? They got 10 after this, so we'll go over here. And then while we're doing that, Syracuse is now ours. We can go over here and take the other Syracuse. Victory. And we can punch this guy out. And take that one with a little biological warfare help. Another nice production wheel down here for these guys, and something over there that we could do with a little research maybe. I don't see any cities, so I'm going to plunk everybody right down next to the capital. And there's that. So for safekeeping, they're going to come back and join the fleet proper. The fleet has 6 more moves, so I want them to head over in this direction. Try to get their hands on that one. The ship came back. But these guys are just going to hang out. They're going to destroy that. I've learned the hard way. If you don't blow this stuff up, then it gets handed over to someone else when they surrender, and I don't want that to happen. So I definitely want that. And what I'm going to have to do here is Iconia is going to create a shipyard. We're going to rush build it. We're going to rush that shipyard, and what we're going to do out of that shipyard is, oh, I thought I had one oh, these are these special erectors that require 2 administrators, and I hate that. So this is the point where I go in and I create a new design, and I say, give me an erector, and then I'm going to equip it with my own stuff. I only need 1 constructor module on it, and give it a sensor array around it so I can see, and then just give it a whole ton. Oh, and give it 1 stellar support, and then just give it a ton of moves. Yep. Save it as an erector M0. Done. So we'll go back in here and we'll say, where is that guy? Right there. It's going to take him 14 turns, and we're just going to rush him. Because I want him at the door, and I want him to come down here and grab all this stuff. There's the problem with blowing other people's stuff up is that every other faction seems to have constructors just waiting to come take it from you, and I hate that. So if I'm gonna blow that stuff up, I want to do it. Same thing. Here comes my survey fleet. It's going to come down here and blow that one up. I need my citizens. I don't have any more administrators that I can promote, so I'm going to need to get one so I can get some more. So here's Alpha Centauri again, and I want to get the military academy down, but I'm not sure where I want to put it because I've got such good bonuses everywhere else. So I think I'm going to wait for some tech. I think we can survive without it right now. So what I'm going to do is just have these guys aid research, and I'm just going to hit the U key and say aid a whole bunch of research, and we'll come revisit this planet when we have more tech. And so here's our capital, which is great. This is great. Population can go up to 12. The approval can handle up to 5.9. So we're going to need an entertainment center to improve itself. It's ready also now for a fusion power plant and a deep core mine and a stellar forge. And then everything else should start auto upgrading in a little bit. Think, oh yeah, and since I have any new, we want to completely surround the tech capital, so any of these terraforming things go there, and we can completely surround that sucker. Titan, the big Titan, its approval is going to drop a little bit as its population goes up, so it definitely needs another entertainment center. And then we'll give it an entertainment network boost up there. It's got some terraforming that can happen, so I'm going to put some up there and surround this production wheel. Natalia has a pretty good thing going on here. We're going to give it the Stellar Forge there. It can handle a city. It doesn't have one yet. Its approval will handle it to 6.9. So we're going to put the city right there. We're going to put a standard factory right there. And then I'm going to look at where I want to put the last of the habitat improvement. I'm going to put the habitat improvement right there because we can put a military academy there and it'll bump both of those. Here is this one, this little planet, and I'm running out of xanthium deposit, but again, this one can use a stellar forge. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the stellar forge right there. Actually, I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to do the starport right there, undo that. I'm going to put the stellar forge right there to bump that. And then it can use a city when it gets the food. I'm going to do a deep core mine here, and then we start looking at the terraforming options. We can put a military academy there, so bump that. Let's see what else. We're going to need approval. So let's put one right there. We'll leave that alone for now. Here are Syracuse, the planet we took. This adds to influence or +1 to tourism, so I'm going to take that money thing off of there. These two isolated ones are going to get used for entertainment centers to help with the city as it grows. That's a dumb place for that right there. This can go out, that can go out, that can go out. These are all dumb. Let's see, let's get a diffusion power plant right there, and then we'll be able to put some neat stuff there. This, move that. It's got to sponsor a planet first, which reminds me I need to go to Icos. That's why it was going to take 14 and I had to rush it because I was a moron. Edit sponsors. Grab all the freebies that are good. There we go. Alright, rushed. Idle Colony, the next one that we stole. This has a great little manufacturing wheel right down there, so you put a fusion power plant right there. And don't worry about the rest of it. Do not auto upgrade. If we go, see, I hate that. You say don't auto upgrade, and then it immediately tries to upgrade everything. Same thing here. Don't auto upgrade, and then it'll try. It's like, don't do that. Syracuse, and New Cameron was the last one we took from them. This is also great. Put a fusion power plant right there. Take that off. Take that off. Those isolated ones, take off. Take that off. Take that off. We're going to put research on this planet. Do not upgrade. Now we gotta stop all the upgrades. I want the protocol up here. We're gonna put a city right there. So that's done. Idle ship, blow this thing up. Victory likely. We're gonna see what happens to my survey fleet. How many of you is gonna be left? 6? 6 out of 11? 5. At least the survey part of that ship was still alive. Oh, and they got this planet down here too. Okay, Cantors. And now we're down to 4. Alright. Hit the turn button. 23 minutes into the video. 133 is the turn we're on, so it's taken 23 minutes to play 2 turns. So what happens when you go to war and go to war? The turns slow down. And I'm going to need an administrator citizen. But what I also need is, okay, so we're doing star-based networking, and while I'm waiting for the turn to happen, we also need to go down here to governments. We're going to need a better government soon, and the best one that we can have is a galactic empire. Interstellar democracy doesn't give us a boost in people, and neither does the plutocracy. Not until we get up to Star Federation. This is really cool, but we can't declare war with it, so it's not as great. This one is nice, 48 Galactic Communion, but I don't think it doesn't do what I want. Galactic Trade, this offers 48 Objectivism. It gives you a big boost to pragmatism, and I don't know what 50% to pragmatism means. Does that mean we earn 50% more pragmatic ideology points? I want this one. I want objectivism. I want this. Colony limit 48. Gross income plus 20%. All construction plus 30. Pragmatic diplomacy plus 4. Holds elections. Galactic market enabled. Can send missions. Objectivism. I want it. I've never used this one before. This is the one that I thought required pragmatic. Our government isn't sufficient, I know. Actually, let's open that screen. I thought objectivism required pragmatic ideology. Where is it? Right there. And it says just galactic trade tech required. And I thought for sure this used to require pragmatic ideology, but maybe a patch changed that. So I'm going to look at this really hard for a second, because I just want to, okay, interstellar trade, we're going to do this in one turn, and then the trade optimization is expanded trade or optimized trade route value, and those take 2 turns, and then 3 turns. It's going to take 6 turns, and we're going to have this. So I'm just going to do this for the next 6 turns. That's what I'm going to do. Trade offer. You want miniaturization tech? That's not happening. This is Darabi. Dear Abby, I called it before. This has 2 good slots for cities, but then you've really got to be on top of your entertainment center. So we're going to do that. We're going to build an entertainment center and prep for the fact that we want this to really boost up once it gets some food. We also saved it a slot, a perfect slot for Stellar Forge, which gets a +8 bonus, which is great. We do some soil engineering. We can get a little more going on there. And I got to figure out what I want to do with the rest of the terraforming, what we might want to do on this planet. Natalia makes some food, is a prime spot here for a city. We've got room for stellar forges, but we're out of xanthium deposits, and xanthium is dirt cheap, so we're going to buy it all up, and we just spent all our money on it. We bought it all. We're going to build a stellar forge right there. Actually, let's go backwards. We're going to put the starport on this side, and we're going to put the stellar forge in the middle so it gets the extra +1. These guys need to go join forces with somebody. If they're 18 or fewer logistics, they can go join forces with these guys. And this whole group, I should have just brought them all down here, but that's alright, they'll get there. Just keep blowing up stuff at Chryseth, dudes. This little ship here, blow him up. He's coming to protect his planet, but it's futile. Futile. You guys come down here and blow that ship up, and then come over here and blow this up. Snath Revenge has declared war on the Kryn Syndicate, but dudes, the Kryn Syndicate's gonna be taken down by us. I need more administrators. See, look, these guys have a constructor right here. Like, oh, dang it. And now they're just going to grab all this. Oh, lame. Alright, you guys are headed up to come get all the Chryseth stuff, so get over there. Where are the rest of my ships that have all these moves? Where's this fleet? That fleet's moving. That fleet's moving. That fleet is right there. Do they have any other? Oh, there's a Kryn spot way up here. Oh yeah, come get this. Alright. Idle ships, folks. Here we go. So Iconia just spit this out. And who owns this? Oh, Brax's starbase is owned by the Kryn. Guess what? You guys, I know you're on your way down, but stop. Because I want you to blow that one. So we're going to be able to get all this. So here's what we do. We edge this guy over here. We get that Ascension Crystal, that Prometheon, this Durantium, and both of these antimatters after we blow up the space. That is a lot. That is so awesome. Mining. Doink. And we're down to 77 on our money. That's funny. This shipyard is idle because it just cranked out one of these awesome, huge sensor fleets. 8 ships, so let's make the next 8. That one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go 7. And there's 8. So this Electric Eye fleet is awesome. And I don't think we need it for the Kryn up top. And I don't think we need it much for the Kryn down at the bottom either, but I'm going to move it in this direction so it can prepare for Snathy and or Drengen incursions, and it's 3 turns away, which is great. Their movement's awesome. The Balder shipyard just has a bunch of rooms still left. It's got 32 slots left. Okay, because it was building medium ships. So 32 slots. It can build these. This Krull and that Krull. This one unfavorite. I just want to build this one. So there's 12, 24. That'd be 32. So all I can do is 24. Oh, no, I can fit it. I got 32. That's perfect. So that'll be a 92 fleet. Ico shipyard. I really want it to just build some more erectors, but it can't. So it should start building a fleet. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships. And they're just hanging out, making sure everything's killed up there. And somebody went through a wormhole. So what's gonna happen at turn 135? What do we got going on here? Victory likely. They brought a whole bunch of ships over here, and our little medium fleet said, nah, no problem, we lost 1 ship, we're good. Oh, and they got a shipyard over here, so your job is going to be to come over here and destroy that. Let's take a look at the graph. I always love to do this and take a look at the ship graph. Where are the Kryn? The Drengen have lost some ships. The Kryn are down here somewhere, I think. We're at the top. Wow. And the Altarians are next. That's something to keep an eye on. Public education, we are always into choosing the pragmatic stuff, so -5 total income, +5 total approval. And the Kryn are going to war with the Snathi. The Kryn are going to be done here pretty soon, so. But we are 30 minutes into this video, so it's time to call an end to episode 12. Stop, save the game. YouTube, Pragmatic Gifted. And I will see you all next time. As always, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. If you leave a comment, I'll do my best to answer. I will see you next time.